I just want to say I'm not going to be posting long form videos on Wednesday anymore. It's just too much now that homeschool is back in session and we're still trying to build our house and do all this other stuff. I can't do 2 long form videos a week. So I'll do something on Wednesdays. It could be a post, it could be a short, it could be anything, something on the fly. But I want to make sure that our Sunday videos are good. You know, good videos, and I don't want us to be spread too thin because I know you're busy, I'm busy.
I'm busy and mentally exhausted.
Yes, so that's what we're going to do. How has your diet been going this past month?
Yes, good. Yeah? Feel good.
What have you been doing?
Mostly I stay primarily meat focused. I don't mind salad still, but I haven't been substituting. But I also, just bottom line, it's very hot. Like, we continue to say that because if you don't live in this type of climate, you do not understand the thought of putting steak to this face ain't happening. I've just basically also been living on keto chow about twice a day usually. It's just too hot to eat.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll pick back up once the cool weather comes. Really, for me, it's a climate thing. If I'm too hot, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I kind of shut down.
It's been crazy hot, and in our RV we can actually keep it cool. And our electric bill was $650 last month.
Wow.
That's for 2 families because we have 2 RVs on our property, but still, for RVs, like, that's a lot.
That's a lot, April.
So Daniel bought this meter thing, and we figured out that our big ACs, we have one in the front of the 5th wheel, that's our bedroom, and then we have one in the back. And both of those pull about 13 amps every time they come on.
Oh, okay.
So window units only pull about 3 when they come on. So now we're super trashy. And we have 2 window units now, but we're saving on electricity. So while it doesn't look pretty, I don't like the visual aesthetics
Where's
of it.
the other one?
It helps. My bedroom.
Oh, in that...
Yeah, we put one in my bedroom
like
and one
facing the window? That window?
That window.
Oh, okay.
And if we have an emergency, that's our emergency exit. All you have to do is kick it, and the little bar that holds it in will bend and it'll fall out.
Girl, please, who cares as long as you're cool, because...
Well, I don't want to die from
yesterday.
AC.
Not from a fire. I'm talking about looking trashy. Because who cares? BD.
Right. I got to be cool.
You got to be cool. But it was 108 yesterday, according to Sue's car.
And it doesn't get cooler than probably 78, 80 during the day, no matter what we set the things on.
So when you go into like a 85-degree building, it's like, wow, I just walked into AC, but it's really still super hot at 85 degrees in a building.
Right. Not room temperature. Butter gonna melt. I have a little butter bell.
Yeah.
And it's just liquid. It's gross. Not good for chocolate or anything either. I got some Lily's chocolate. I should probably put it in the fridge.
Yeah, dude.
Also, speaking of fire, it is now drier here than it was in 2011 when we had huge wildfires.
It's called the Tri-County Fire. I live here and lived through it. I worked. Every day I'm getting a phone call from some number or somebody saying, you need to come home because we might have to get out.
Yeah.
That's what they were saying. Come home to get out.
Come home to leave.
And I worked
to prepare.
14 miles away from here. It was very stressful. It was terrible.
So 2 days ago, I'm standing in my kitchen and I hear sirens, which I never hear because we're in the boondocks. We've lived there 6 years. I think maybe that's the second time I've heard a siren. Maybe. So I was like, what the crap is that? So I went outside and saw a fire truck roll by. So the sirens going and everything. And I was like, oh, snap. So we've been building our house for the past 2 years, or in fact, past year. And the shell is finished. So we've got like, I don't know, $150,000 invested into it. That's sitting there all built and ready to go. And if a fire sweeps through and we don't have insurance, we have nothing. So I had to buy a pretty expensive builder's risk policy. It's more expensive than homeowner's insurance, but it will protect us in the case of wildfires.
And the fire was right behind my house. Yeah. We could see the smoke every day. Y'all, it made us sick. Like,
yeah, they were preparing to evacuate, like making plans. So I bought 2 extra cat carriers so that I can rescue my animals. Like, we're making a fire evacuation plan because while I hope it doesn't happen, it really could. And everything else is insured, so I feel like once my policy goes into effect, hopefully today, then I can like breathe a sigh of relief.
But we know it really could. It could.
Anytime.
It could happen.
Anytime.
Yes.
And we've been worried about it before in previous years. We're all in a burn ban, but I don't know, people aren't from around here and don't understand that you cannot burn stuff during a burn ban. You know, why are you going to burn out here anyway? It's 100 and something degrees. It is fire weather.
No rain.
No rain for months.
No rain. I mean, I feel like it might have rained. Feelings lie. Check the Google, whatever. But since we've been back from the cruise, maybe we had one rain at this property. That's hard. Everything's dying. It's terrible, but it makes me feel bad sometimes, really. And maybe that can be a part of why I've been feeling weird lately. I know that diet's changing, lifestyle's changing, but I have been feeling weird and heavy. And
same here.
I have wondered why the Lord is not allowing it to rain for his people here.
Or why the people who control the weather aren't making it rain. Because they're making it rain in Dubai. We know it's possible. So why do we still have droughts? Why? If we can control these things, why? I definitely felt down. Like, normally I'm pretty motivated. I pre-plan ahead my morning. Like, I wake up and I hit it every single day. But the past 2 weeks, it's been really hard. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but it hasn't had the same fun tinge to it. It's been just like, okay, I've got to get this stuff done.
Yeah, okay.
So I don't know what that's about, but I did have a follow-up with my doctor, finally. And she said my progesterone was low, testosterone and everything, estrogen's fine, and my thyroid was still low, even though I've been on meds for like 15 years. So they upped my thyroid medication. So I've got a little bit more now, and then we're going to retake my labs, and I'm also on progesterone now. Bioidentical hormone replacement, because I'm definitely in perimenopause, and your hormones go crazy during this time. Hooray!
Don't use that as an excuse, though, to treat people ugly or be crappy as a person. Right. And then for men, make sure you be patient with others. Be patient with
your wives.
Yes.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's only been a week that I've been on the medication, so I won't really feel anything for a month. But I kind of do feel like slowly I'm getting less hungry. Because I've been starving Marvin.
Okay.
Like, crazy hungry. And the other day I went to the store, I went shopping. I broke the number one rule and went shopping while I was hungry. I made it through Costco okay, but I bought a rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
And I literally travel with purse salt. You know this.
Yes.
I have salt in my purse, Redmond's. And then I have a roll of paper towels in my minivan.
Got to.
So I sat there and beasted into that rotisserie chicken in the HEB parking lot between shopping trips.
Okay.
Just sprinkled some salt and ate all the dark meat and saved the rest for later on when I got home. I have been eating more chicken than usual. Like I eat a lot of beef, but I've been feeling like I wanted more chicken. And then I made a duck, and I usually like duck.
Why didn't you bring me some to try?
There was either something wrong with it, or I had like a poultry aversion to this duck.
What do you mean?
I just started eating it, and I was like, oh, no. Like my body
Where'd you buy
did
it?
not want it. Costco. But it's been in my freezer for probably about a year, so maybe that was it. Maybe it just wasn't fresh. I also grilled it using this method that was supposed to crisp up the skin, and it really didn't. And, you know, slimy duck skin is not something that you want. So anyway, it wasn't executed very well, I think, was the problem. But I ended up giving it to the chickens. I haven't eaten any eggs.
Chickens ate the duck.
Oh, the chickens will eat chicken. You throw them a rotisserie chicken, man, watch those little dinosaurs go crazy. They're dinosaurs, y'all. They're nasty little creatures.
So weird to think about.
But, I mean, they give us eggs, so that's cool. But
Which is also weird.
Right. We eat their butt nuggets.
Oh, gosh, I'm starting to hate food.
I haven't...
More and more hate food.
I haven't eaten any eggs in the past 2 weeks. Like, none.
Yeah.
I've had...
It's easy to do.
Some steak, more chicken, some pork. I got some pork belly the other day. Because there's no meat on sale. No. Did you notice? There's nothing.
Well,
except like hamburger meat.
Something was on sale. Some type of... Oh, it's roast.
Oh, roast.
At HEB. Some type of roast.
I did. I made a roast and I ate off of it for like 3 days. It was just easy,
wow.
heat and eat, you know. This morning I had leftover hamburger meat that we had from last night that I didn't cook. So I just cooked that up today. So mostly just like mono meals of meat, but I feel less hungry. I have had heavy cream, like the whipped cream and some Lily's chocolate chips.
Okay.
And having those at least 2 or 3 times a week.
Halt. Is that what they sell at HEB, Lily's?
Mhm.
They went up in price.
Oh, yeah.
One day they were this. The next time I went to the store, because I go to the store often, they were $4.17 or $4.21 a bar. You haven't seen
The
that?
baking bars?
No.
Oh, the
The
little bar?
chocolate
Yeah,
bars.
the little bars. I don't buy the little bars anymore.
I buy the baking bar sometimes, but sometimes I want the variety.
Yeah.
They have a variety.
I don't
But
know.
I'm talking about the smaller bars. They went up.
Yeah. Well, so did the chocolate chips, I think. They're at like $6.68.
Oh, and we can't order anything online because
It'll
will
melt.
I mean, it happened to me. It happened to me through Choco Zero.
Yeah.
So I ordered all. It was right after the cruise, so I had tried their white
chocolate peanut butter cups.
and PU. I do not like white chocolate, but it turns out that I do. Anyhow,
like it.
so I saw them on this sale, and I thought, oh, that'd be great. Let's get some for the house. That way, if anybody wants to have a keto, or not keto, you know what I'm trying to say. I think it's advertised as a low carb snack, right?
Yeah, I think
it was
is.
there as the low carb
Yeah.
cruise. Okay. Anyways, just to have it available, and it was this triple pack: dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and the white chocolate. Great. That came to my house. It was soup. I opened it. I was like, oh, and they had all these little ice packets in there, but they were hot.
Oh,
they had,
man.
I don't know how long this had been
In transit.
Yeah. So they were all hot. The box was totally hot. They did try.
Yeah.
They did try. And let me tell you what, forget the money. I was crushed because I'm not going to be able to bake. I was like, oh no. But I did reach out to them, and they immediately refunded my account. I didn't expect that. I just was saying, oh, the product came and it was soup. I'm so devastated. In a very kindred way, because I wasn't angry. I know it's hot, but I didn't know it was that hot.
Yeah.
You know, until I got the chocolate. So you can't order chocolate here in Texas, like, until winter.
So hey, here's another video you might enjoy. And please don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, stay beautiful, friends.